Santa Clarita. Welcome to the Gazette Radio Hour with Doug and John. Doug's not here, and John's back, so I guess that makes you guys have the best of both worlds. I do have a special guest today, my buddy Drew Totten, sitting in Doug's chair. Drew, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Awesome. Yeah, you guys may remember Doug or Drew from last or 2 weeks ago, I think.
A couple weeks
ago. We had unemployed Drew on the phone.
That was me. I was that guy.
You were that guy. Now, Drew, you're no longer unemployed Drew. We got to come up with a new nickname.
That is correct. Now I am employed Drew with a commute.
With a commute. Wow, correct. That's all because of the Gazette, right? The Santa Clarita Free Gazette? Yeah. Probably not. Okay, we'll take credit for it. That's probably not the case. Well, that's good news, isn't it?
It's great.
I can imagine.
News, let me tell you.
Geez, so what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be the Dean of Education at Wyotech College in Long Beach, California.
Oh, that's the 405.
No, I was actually going to do the 5 to the 710.
And yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah. That's a pretty good idea. So excited about being on the radio?
Sure. Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
this is cool.
Good. You're taking Doug's seat, so you're going to have to be extremely right-winged, closed-minded, opinionated. I think old and general, yeah.
Well, or I could just be cool and reinvent what happens in this seat, and then when he comes back, now I'm a size 12 shoe. He's got big shoes.
Yeah, it probably won't rub off.
Not going to do it. Okay.
Yeah. There might be something that rubs off in the chair, but we don't get that. And hopefully, I think they have these cleaned every once in a while. But we got a great show today. We're doing a lot of the same things that we normally do, trying to bring the Santa Clarita Free Classified or Gazette and Free Classified to the air. Because a lot of people don't have time to read Doug's newspaper. And actually, it's not just Doug's newspaper. It's Santa Clarita's newspaper. But it's really kind of difficult. Sometimes you pick it up, you miss stuff. Mm-hmm. Reading it cover to cover takes a long time.
Right.
So we'll have somebody come in and talk about the classified ads. Some great stuff in there. I think I told you earlier about the Dodger bobbleheads.
Oh,
you missed out on those.
I know. I heard about those.
I know you're a big Dodger fan. You still
Huge.
Have that. Yeah, you put the LA back in your car, right?
It never left, but now I can wear it without getting ridiculed.
Yeah. Probably got egged a couple times. Yeah, well, we're going to have our friend Tim Haddock on, talk about sports.
Right.
We've got Mr. Nightlife.
Hey.
Telling us what's going on. Hey, telling us what's going on in Santa Clarita this weekend. That should be kind of fun. Got a couple community spotlights going on. We've got our restaurant clinic, our critic, Ben Oakley. I'm sure he's got some great adventures. I think last time I talked to him, he was in the Crescent City. Hey, I was in the Crescent City. He was in Crescent City.
There it is. I knew that was coming.
Yeah, I had a great time in New Orleans. I got to tell you, if you've never been to New Orleans.
Oh, I want to hear about it.
Oh, my gosh. I think I ate my way from one end of the city to the other.
You do look a little bit larger.
I've been going to the gym. We'll talk about that. I'm going to have my buddy who owns the gym that I go to, probably on as one of the guests someday.
Okay.
Once I drop another couple 5 pounds, then he'll be worth his while. But no, it was humid. It was hot. It rained. And nobody cared.
Oh, yeah. You're just walking out of your hotel and you're sweating already.
Yes. Oh, it's like you get out of the shower. It's like you never got out of the shower.
Wait, where did you go again?
New Orleans.
Okay. It's not New Orleans. It's Nolans. There it is.
Nolans. Or NOLA. NOLA. Which is, I thought, stood for No LA. I thought everybody hated Los Angeles.
No, they do, but still.
No LA. I bet you San Francisco. You could sell those shirts in San Francisco, especially the Giants Stadium nowadays.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
I feel sorry for the Giants fans, don't you?
No.
Not me neither.
I don't. They made a decision to root that team, and
that's
there
true.
you go.
That's true. Well, and this is the best time of year anyway, because it is fall, and I love college football.
Oh.
We're going to be talking to Tim about college football.
Perfect. Perfect.
We've got our music editor on, Chris Burke. He's going to be on telling us what bands are touring. I know you've got
cool.
You got a really cool taste in music, completely different than mine at times, but they do intersect an awful lot.
You're a Springsteen guy,
Yeah, don't even go there. Okay. We're not going to do the whole Depeche Mode Springsteen thing. We're not doing that. But yeah, we've got a big show coming up. So hopefully you can sit back, relax, and enjoy it a little bit. We've got all kinds of cool things going on. Now you've got kids, right?
I do.
I was reading an article the other day. Somebody said something absolutely ridiculous. They said that kids in sports, parents are ruining them because they're so aggressive, they're so obnoxious, and it's ruining the experience for kids.
You know the problem is there are a lot of parents out there that want their kids to succeed. They see the translation between success on the field to success in life.
Absolutely.
However, you got the overbearing parents who are now living their lives through their children.
Yeah,
and you got to draw. There's a fine line there. I mean, I see parents going crazy on the field, and I see them. Oh, he's having fun. Everybody wins.
And then you've got your son. I know is playing football.
Correct.
Are you worried about that? that?
No, not so much, because he's developed the right tackling technique, and also he has top of the line equipment. I made sure I bought him the best equipment that you could possibly get for a youth football player. So
it's gonna, and it only gets more expensive, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So now that you're employed, you can pay for it.
Hello, there it is.
Yeah, that's the one thing that always worried me. Fortunately, I had 3 daughters, and I was like, even my oldest daughter, who was a pretty decent soccer player at some point in time in her life,
right.
She's not big. She's very thin.
Oh, yeah.
And she wanted to play defense, and I'm going, you may need a cheeseburger.
Have you seen my son?
Yes.
He's not a huge kid, but he can tackle, he can catch the ball, he's got speed, he's got good football intuition. I mean, you don't have to be huge to play football. So
that's true. And I think the big thing now is they are teaching them proper tackling techniques.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
Important. But it's got to be fun, and it is that time of year. I mean, if you're back east, the leaves are changing, there's a crisp, cool, clean cut in the air, and that's just that makes football season a lot of fun for me. So we'll have a good time talking to Tim. We've also got somebody on from our Community Spotlight that's doing some cool things over at the YMCA. We're going to talk to her about that.
Oh, cool.
And we've got, the typical standard stuff we do with the classifieds every week. So you sit back, strap in. This is going to be a lot of fun. And you're listening to the Gazette Radio Hour on AM 1220, Santa Clara's hometown station, KHTS. We'll be right back.